Hey everyone, Steph Beckett here at InfoComm 2023. I'm here with Scott Wharton over at the Logitech booth. So I'm excited for this year. I think this is going to be potentially the best InfoComm since 2019. What do you think?
I totally agree. It feels back to normal. It's exciting.
Yeah. And I am so excited to see the numbers at the end, but tell me a little bit about what Logitech has going on here at this InfoComm.
I mean, we've got a ton. There was a salesperson that came up to me and said he never in his career he felt like he had too many products to sell. So I think that's a good sign that we're doing something well this year.
Yeah, another good sign. Y'all won 3 of our Reader's Choice Awards, so that's also very exciting and a sign that you guys are probably one of the top brands, if not the top brand in UCC right now. So you won our favorite USB-based camera brand. You won the favorite work-from-home product for the Brio 300, and then you won the favorite meeting equity product for the Logitech site. So that's also just like solidifying the fact that you guys are the brand in this industry.
First of all, thank you. We love Rave. We've come a long way in this industry, so it's exciting to see the progress.
Yeah, it's been interesting to watch because I feel like Logitech, I got to know it as a very consumer-facing brand, but you guys have really come into this space of B2B.
Well, I've been here about 8 years now. We basically took a very small business and built it into a $1 billion juggernaut, I think the biggest in the industry. But we're not done. Like, we're just getting started. You'll see what we talk about today.
Yeah, tell me a little bit more about where are you guys going to conquer next?
Well, one of the biggest things we're trying to fix is this idea of equitable meeting. So many of us are familiar with that. You're looking into this large conference room, and you can't really see or hear people. People are blocking them. So we have this new product called Logitech Sight, basically a camera that's in the center of the room that complements the one in the front. It allows you to just have that bird's eye view of just seeing someone looking at them eye to eye. I think that when people see this, they will never be able to go back to the way they did video before. It's just game-changing, and hope you come by and see that.
Yeah, and that's apparent as it won our favorite meeting equity product, that people are really seeing how this can change meetings and seeing how it does make a difference, being able to see and hear everyone in a meeting and how important that is, and that we really have to think and be really logical about where we are going to take meetings, because we're never going to have them the same way again.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of these things I think when you experience it, you go, duh, why didn't we have that before?
Yeah. So tell me a little bit more about what you're focusing on here at InfoComm.
So there are a couple other things. One is we've launched this product called Rally Bar Huddle. So it's our latest huddle bar for smaller rooms. And I think it's going to be, I'll say modestly say it's going to be the biggest selling video conferencing bar in the industry. You know, like $1 billion product, great performance, low price, blah, blah, boring stuff like that.
Do you recommend that the site be used with the Rally Bar?
Yeah, the way Sight is designed to be used is with Rally Bar or Rally Bar Mini. And the reason is, if you think about it, all right, this is a great example. I'm looking at you in the eyesight, and then I look to the camera. And that's how human beings do. They're not like these canned videos where they're only looking in one direction or sitting one direction. They kind of look around. So we've kind of designed it to work around the way human beings work. So you need cameras on both sides. There's a debate. Should I have it in the middle or the front? And our answer is yes. You need it anywhere where human beings look, which is everywhere they want to look.
Yeah. And that makes it more natural anyway, and not as like weird for the person who's joining from home, because it's going to look like they're looking in the right place the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, we're designing this, even though it's in the room, we're designing it for the people at home. And I would say this was a problem before the pandemic, but now that we're moving into this, overused term hybrid world, you can have people everywhere. So you need to make it a better experience for the people who are remote. And also, I think you want the technology to kind of disappear. Nobody wants this big screaming camera in their face like, look at me, look at me. So we've designed it to just be natural. Don't think about the camera. Just act as you normally would. And that's what Sight's really designed to fix. And
all of your products are very beautiful. Like, they don't look like scary AV products. They look like very beautiful, very easy to use, very aesthetic. So, like, that's another step of, like, removing the technology. AV can be beautiful and easy, and it should be.
Well, I think it's one of the things I'm proud of is I think people look at Logitech and say, oh, it's got a consumer heritage. Isn't that bad? And I know, great. No, we think about how people use things. We're more human-centric. So I think you could be both enterprise scale management and have security, but also think about a human-centered way of being. I think we've got a good balance in that.
You have, and your move into the commercial space has been one of the smoothest of any company that I've seen, so it's clearly working.
Great, thanks so much.
Yeah, of course. So last question I have for you is, where can people find more information? And I guess it's kind of a two-part question. And what do you have on the horizon? Can you give us any hints to what we can expect in the next few months to a year?
Well, I want to tell you, we launched this whole flexible desk solution, which we'll talk about that. So I think most people know that the world of real estate is going to change, where probably most of us will not come into an office 5 days a week, if at all. And if we do, you probably, if you're coming in a few days a week, you don't need a permanent desk anymore.
Yeah.
And I think what we found is there really aren't many good solutions for that. So we built this whole solution from the ground up. So we built this, what I call a managed dock, which we call Logitech LogiDock Flex. And it's designed to be really easy to start. You just plug in USB-C. It registers, it takes over your system. And then we built a cloud service along with it, so you could figure out where your colleagues are, how do you book a desk, because you don't want this, so-called commuter's regret. You come in 3 times, you're in a video meeting by yourself in the office. Guess what? You're not coming back. So the idea of being able to invite your colleagues, see who's there, we call it almost a social network for the enterprise or for the office. Again, I think people probably don't think, well, Logitech, social network, but yeah, it's what we have. You should come take a look at it. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and I know that Gary is going to go through that during the booth tour, and I know he's going to love talking about that because he loves the LogiDock, like the first one. So I know he's going to love talking about the Flex as well.
Great. Well, we look forward to people coming by, and hopefully it won't be too busy. You can get in and check out our cool stuff.
Yeah, exciting. So yeah, last question: where can people find more information?
What's our booth? Well, Logitech.com/business, and then our booth is 3071. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. I was
where am I? 3071.
Yeah, I always ask where I am anyway. But yeah, thank you so much, Scott. It was lovely talking to you as always, and I hope you have a great show.
Yeah, thank you, Steph. Take care. Thank you, Rave.
And of course, don't forget on our side, you can go to ravepubs.com/InfoComm for all of your InfoComm 2023 coverage. Once again, I'm Steph Beckett, and we will see you next time. Thanks.